Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. Welcome to today's video. I'm feeling really connected to the Starseed Oracle deck, so that's where we'll begin our reading for our amazing YouTube community. I'm sensing a message here that might resonate deeply, especially with someone embodying the divine feminine energy. Remember, when we talk about divine feminine or masculine, we're referring to energy, not gender. These energies can reflect aspects of yourself, someone else, or even a situation in your life. As always, take what speaks to you personally and trust your intuition to guide you. All right, let's dive into the card we've drawn, Messenger. It's all about serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. I had a vision of you as a soul before you came to Earth, contemplating whether to return. I sense that you've had many lifetimes and saw the heaviness and chaos of the world. You recognized that being here would be challenging because you're such a high vibrational soul. You understood that your presence might stir things up, but that's exactly why you chose to come. To spark a light in others and help with the global awakening happening now. In this sense, you truly are a messenger, bringing the message of unconditional love and light simply by being here. I'm sensing a lot of heaviness here, which tells me things haven't always been easy for you. It feels like you're on a journey to find your balance as a soul on Earth. I'm hearing the term late bloomer, suggesting you might feel like it's taken a while to truly find your footing here. Maybe you've struggled to hit some of the traditional milestones like relationships or career success, and it's easy to compare yourself to others. But here's the thing, your path is unique. Actually, it's highly specialized. Your guides want you to know that everything is unfolding as it should. You chose this distinctive journey for a reason, even if others might see it as stubbornness or rebellion. Deep down, you've always known that you came here to follow a path that's different from what society might expect. Embrace your journey and trust that it's all part of a divine plan. These messages have been a bit surprising, but I'm excited to dive deeper into what this unique path means for the divine feminine soul tuning in today. The card we've drawn is the Four of Coins, which is all about shedding the old and embracing generosity. I'm picking up that you, divine feminine, have always been more focused on people than things. You value deep, emotional connections over surface-level interactions. You've probably been the type who's always open-hearted, quick to lend a hand, and eager to help others. Growing up, you might have been the person who went out of your way to support those in need, stand up for the underdog, and speak up for those who couldn't advocate for themselves. Your energy truly shines with compassion and a fierce dedication to making a difference. Through all of this, you've been leading the way, a way shower, for the collective consciousness. You've been breaking down barriers and showing what it means to live with unconditional love. Because of this, you might have never quite fit into the old systems or traditional ways of doing things. There may have been times when you felt misunderstood or even mistreated, like maybe you were called weird or faced ridicule growing up. This might not be everyone's experience, but for many of you, it's taken time to truly feel like you're finding your place and stabilizing here on Earth. I see this as an ongoing process, but I'm sensing that either now or very soon, you're moving into a space where you feel more grounded and centered, both on this planet and within yourself. I sense that, for a long time, you might have felt out of place and different from those around you, struggling to connect with others. But with the current collective awakening on the planet and your role in it, things are shifting. What people once saw as weird or unusual about you, your life choices and quirks, is starting to make sense to them as they undergo their own awakening. Your presence is helping others to understand and embrace what they once didn't. I'm getting that people who once misunderstood or even mistreated you are now starting to see you in a new light. If you're not feeling this shift just yet, it's on the horizon. As the world undergoes this awakening, many will begin to grasp the truths you've always known deep down. They'll start to understand you better, reflecting on past interactions from childhood, teen years, or young adulthood. These people will come to see you as the leader you've always been, honoring and respecting you, even if only in their own minds. In some cases, they might even let you know that they see you as someone who was ahead of the curve, leading the way in this collective awakening. Take this as it resonates with you. What was once seen as weird about you are actually those beautiful, pure soul qualities that you've always let shine. The reason you held on to these traits so strongly is that they're meant to be normalized. Embracing your true soul path, loving unconditionally, and expressing your unique creativity are all meant to be celebrated. As the planet awakens, these things are becoming more widely accepted. You'll likely see more and more evidence of this shift as time goes on. Now, let's explore more about this sense of groundedness you're finding in the physical world. What does this groundedness mean for the divine feminine? First off, I'm sensing that you're going to start connecting with new people, perhaps those who are part of your soul family or individuals going through their own awakening. You might feel a growing sense of connection with these people. Some of them could be drawn to you without even realizing why, because you, divine feminine, are like a lighthouse or beacon guiding others toward the light. When you share your own light, it's incredibly magnetic to those who are ready to be illuminated, whether they're conscious of it or not. As a result, they'll be naturally attracted to your presence. During my meditation to prepare for this reading, my guides shared an intriguing message. They said that, increasingly, you'll notice that those who aren't ready to awaken, those clinging to the old 3D Earth, will have a harder time seeing, connecting with, or hearing you. This is because there's a growing divide between those stuck in the dense, heavy 3D mindset and those rising to a higher level of consciousness. As you align with this different frequency, you might find it challenging to connect with people who aren't open to tuning into this higher vibration or are afraid of change. You might notice that even if you're in the same room as others, it feels like they're not really seeing or hearing you. Conversations might feel strained, with your words not landing as intended, or theirs not quite registering with you. This is happening because you're on different wavelengths. It's almost like trying to make a long-distance call with a poor connection from opposite sides of the globe. But here's the twist. As consciousness shifts, physical distance is becoming less significant. You might feel a stronger connection with someone thousands of miles away than with someone right next to you. We're evolving into more energy-based beings, moving away from a focus on physical, material connections. This means we're opening ourselves up to connecting with our soul family, no matter where they are in the world. At the same time, it might become harder to connect with people who are just a few feet away, but are on a completely different wavelength or frequency. I'm receiving a strong message for someone out there. Don't waste your energy trying to make people see you if they're not even ready to see themselves. You're like a powerful mirror, reflecting back the true essence of those around you. For those who have cleared their vibration like you have, it's as if you've polished a mirror that shows them exactly who they are. Some people will feel a deep connection with you because they see parts of themselves in you, while others might feel triggered. The clarity and purity of your energy act like a clean mirror, reflecting back aspects of themselves they may not be ready to confront. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse here. It's interesting that I almost said king instead of knight, which makes me think that this reversed Knight of Swords might represent someone you initially saw as having king energy. Divine feminine, I'm sensing a masculine energy making an appearance in this reading. There might be someone who feels they missed a significant opportunity with you. This person likely had a powerful energetic impact when they came into your life, creating a surge of energy that may have thrown you off mentally and emotionally. Their intensity might have even affected you physically, making it hard to eat or sleep when you were around them. Although this person felt guided by their soul and their guides to act on the opportunity with you, their human ego was pulling them in the opposite direction, making them move very slowly, almost like molasses. This delay led them to believe they missed their chance with you. You might have distanced yourself from them, pulling back your energy and focusing more on your own well-being. This retreat was likely necessary for grounding, as the intensity between you and this masculine energy might have left you feeling ungrounded. Being around them may have felt like floating or having an out-of-body experience, with your body buzzing or vibrating from the intensity of their energy. Exciting news! We're thrilled to announce that channel membership is now available. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. We can't wait to welcome you to our growing family and share more amazing content together. The energy between you and this person was incredibly strong, and it still is. However, you've now established firmer boundaries to protect yourself and focus on your own needs. You've created a kind of protective space around yourself, which means you're less affected by their energy. Meanwhile, this masculine might be feeling the intensity more acutely now. You might even notice a sense of apathy or slight repulsion towards them due to their slow movement. On the other hand, the Page of Pentacles upright symbolizes new beginnings. It seems you've shifted your focus to more grounded aspects of your life, like your home, work, or family. You could be concentrating on a new goal, project, or endeavor, especially related to work, finances, business, or sharing your unique talents with others. This shift in focus has made you incredibly magnetic. It's grounded you and brought a sense of peace and stability within yourself. Interestingly, this new energy you've cultivated is drawing this masculine back to you, despite his previous slow-moving, almost hesitant approach from a spiritual perspective. You might have felt like you were waiting at a crossroads, hoping he would catch up to the deeper understanding of your connection. You may have tried to be patient as he struggled to align with the soul intentions you both shared. However, it might have felt like you were being ghosted, with him not showing up or meeting you where you hoped. It might feel like you've been waiting for someone who made plans to be with you but never showed up. This could apply literally to a situation with this person, making you feel as though you've been stood up. On a deeper soul level, it's like your souls had an agreement to meet at this specific point in your lives, but this person wasn't fully present at that juncture. I hope this resonates with whoever needs to hear it. Looking back at the messenger card, it seems you've shifted your focus away from this particular individual and refocused on your soul mission here on Earth. You're channeling your energy into being a beacon of light and love and embracing your creative power. You might be thinking, I don't have time to be thrown off course or unsettled by someone who's not meeting me at my level or fulfilling their part of our soul contract. I'll be reshuffling the cards, but I want to highlight the Six of Swords energy here. This card symbolizes moving towards calmer waters, healing, progress, and finding relief and stability. If you've been experiencing emotional, literal, or physical chaos, this is a positive sign that peaceful, healing times are on the horizon. For others, it might reflect a broader theme in your life, moving from a challenging start, such as difficult family dynamics or heavy periods, into a time of greater stability and calm in the physical world. Let's dive deeper into this stability. We have the card of deceit in reverse, which indicates that truth is coming to light, especially your inner truth. This card is linked to your throat chakra, suggesting it's been activated, allowing you to connect with your own truth as well as recognize truth in others. You're experiencing clear sight and clear knowing. With the angel of strength by your side, you're standing in your power and confidence, fully embracing this clarity. Divine Feminine, you're now seeing others' true selves more vividly than ever. Your intuition is sharper, more accurate, and quicker, enabling you to sense and understand people's true natures almost instantly, even if you don't know them well. This heightened perception comes from your journey of confronting and accepting difficult truths about yourself, your life, and your relationships. By committing to this energy of truth, you've opened yourself up to see both truth and deception clearly, even in others and various situations. It's like you have a new level of clarity, achieved through the courage to face challenging realities that others might have avoided or denied. You've truly committed to being honest with yourself about what's happening in your life, how you're feeling, and how you're being treated in your relationships and environments. You've faced truths that many people might shy away from because they can be painful, especially when they clash with the reality you've just come to recognize. For some of you, this means coming to terms with past connections where you weren't treated with the respect and care you deserved as the powerful goddess-like being you are. For others, it might involve accepting that you weren't fulfilled in certain jobs, environments, or situations. It's like you've been gifted with the ability to see the truth clearly in others and in your circumstances, because you first confronted and embraced those hard truths within yourself, even when they felt like bitter medicine. We've got the Angel of Love upright, alongside the Anxiety card. You're represented here as a beacon of unconditional love, radiating that angelic energy. However, I want to delve into the Anxiety card. It looks like you might have recently faced some fears or anxieties, possibly triggered by certain circumstances in your life. If you've been feeling anxious and questioning whether you're on the right path, take comfort in knowing that the Temple Path card, appearing upright, is a strong affirmation that you are indeed on the right track. Even if things have seemed challenging or you've faced obstacles, your guides want you to know that you're moving in the right direction and nothing has truly gone wrong. For some of you, the Anxiety card might relate to someone outside of yourself who's feeling anxious about your energy. They admire you deeply, but are also experiencing some unease. This could be a masculine energy, and for some, it might even be a twin flame. The Magician and the Mirror card reversed suggests there's been an imbalance in the dynamic between your divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Additionally, with the throat chakra reversed, it seems like there might be a lack of strong or consistent communication between you two, or this masculine might be holding back something they want to express. If this person is holding back something they want to say, it looks like their feelings run deep. The Broken Heart card suggests they're experiencing significant emotional pain over you. They're also recognizing an intense and powerful energetic bond between you two, even if they don't fully understand it. The crown chakra being upright indicates they're becoming more conscious of this profound connection, even though it's beyond their complete grasp. I'm about to dive into a second group reading and energy update for our wonderful soul family here. I'm feeling particularly drawn to using the traditional tarot deck for this session. As I shuffle and tune into the energies, if you'd like me to channel something specific for you and your situation, just let me know. While shuffling, I got a clear message. Don't rush the process. It seems that you might be feeling the pressure of time on your soul's journey right now. These artificial time constraints can feel very real, but remember, they don't exist on an energetic level. If you're feeling this push to be somewhere because of time, try to remind yourself that there's no need to rush. I'm keeping things a bit open-ended because this message might resonate differently with each of you. For some, this could relate to a relationship where you might feel tempted to rush or apply pressure because you sense time slipping away. This feeling could be an illusion picked up from the collective unconscious or societal expectations. You might be deeply connected to your timeless higher self, but if you're surrounded by people who are very focused on time and its constraints, you might subconsciously pick up on that pressure. Your ego might then amplify this feeling, making you believe you need to be further along or somewhere different. My guides want to remind you that this feeling of pressure is just an illusion. They're saying you are exactly where you need to be for your soul's growth right now. It's all about energy. As you grow and expand energetically, you'll naturally attract situations, spaces, and people that align with this new, expanded version of yourself. Society often pushes us to believe that we need to control or force things in the external world, but that's not how it works. If you're feeling anxious about timing, it might be because you're picking up on others' fears and pressures. Reconnect with that timeless, formless part of yourself, your higher self, that exists beyond time and isn't bound by anyone else's timelines or expectations for your life. It looks like the Three of Coins reversed is showing up, which can indicate delays or disappointments. You might be feeling that something in your life, whether it's a relationship, job, or financial situation, has been stuck or hasn't progressed as hoped. This feeling might have intensified around the recent full moon. Even though it seems like things aren't moving forward or there's been a letdown, my guides want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that this pause or delay is part of your journey and you are still on the right path. I'm feeling a strong surge of energy because just as I mentioned the delays and disappointments, the Lover's card appeared. This card signifies deep love, connection, and harmonious union. It seems like the guides are highlighting this powerful energy to balance out the previous sense of frustration. From a practical 3D perspective, you might be experiencing delays or feeling let down, particularly in a love situation. The Lover's card suggests that this disappointment could be connected to a romantic relationship or a significant connection. It's almost like you're climbing a mountain, facing a challenging journey with a lot of effort to reach the summit. This metaphorical mountain might represent the obstacles or struggles you're encountering within this relationship or situation. When the Lover's card appeared, it brought an unexpected surge of energy. You might currently be feeling the weight of delays and disappointments, wondering if you're wasting time. Yet, suddenly, things could start to fall into place in a profound way. It seems like there's a pull between your soul's true path and your ego's fears. The conflict you're feeling might be a result of this tension. Your soul is aligned with the Lover's card's energy, indicating that you are exactly where you need to be for your growth and evolution. By trusting this process and embracing where you are right now, You'll stay aligned with your highest potential timeline. This alignment naturally draws in the best people, connections, opportunities, and experiences for your journey. From your ego's viewpoint, the place where you've been planted might seem uncertain and unsettling. It's as if the ego is using fear and anxiety to push you away from that feeling of the unknown, trying to lead you somewhere else. But, on the other hand, your soul is urging you to embrace the unknown, recognizing it as a gateway to higher realities and evolved versions of yourself. It's also fascinating that the Lover's card is linked to your sacral chakra. This suggests that the harmonious love you're seeking, whether it's revitalizing an existing connection, welcoming a new one, or deepening a current bond, is being attracted through your open sacral chakra. This chakra represents openness, receptivity, and emotional vulnerability. By being honest with yourself about what you truly need and deserve in a relationship, and by trusting in your worthiness, you align with your divine feminine flow and invite in the love and connection that's meant for you. I am picking up on that divine feminine flow state kind of energy, because I feel that many of you listening will connect more strongly with the divine feminine polarity. Now, of course, we all have a balance of masculine and feminine energies within us, so you can take these messages to apply to your internal masculine or feminine, or to an external person or situation. I do want to get more information on this Lover's card because there's a really powerful energy coming from this card. Right as I said that, we have the card Jump In, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. I'm getting two different messages for different groups of people from this card. With Jump In, this could represent that someone has entered your life romantically or will enter your life, and you feel an extremely strong pull to them spiritually without really knowing why. It's as though every cell in your being is pushing you to just jump into that energy, to feel it out, to embrace it, to see where it goes, to go along for this kind of roller coaster ride. But your ego or your mind might hold you back because you wonder where it's going to go, how it's going to unfold. I feel this card really pushing you to follow that pull of your soul, to allow yourself to say yes to beautiful people, experiences, and opportunities. Enter your life. And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be platonic in nature. It could be friendships or partnerships of some kind outside of romance as well. The second message I'm getting from this card is that it could be speaking to the fact that as you are saying yes to the highest version of yourself, to your dreams, and really pursuing what you love in life, you are embracing that kind of wild journey of living in alignment with your true soul self. That is how you are attracting this really beautiful divine soul connection or situation. So again, take this as it resonates. It's either someone who really immediately lights up your being, your soul, someone you really want to go towards, or it is the fact that as you stay in that aligned kind of energy within yourself, you are attracting this kind of union or situation. For someone listening, I just got a message that there may be someone in your life with whom you find you have this really beautiful love connection. But whenever you try to externally focus or fixate on them, or on the external connection, you might find that you almost feel as though you are losing them, pushing them away, or like there's this energetic disconnect. However, whenever you focus fully back within yourself, really find that center of gravity and focus on your own goals, dreams, and desires, this person seems to be magnetized closer to you very naturally. The connection seems to unfold beautifully and automatically. Again, this may not be for everyone, But if you've noticed this dynamic with a particular person, it's because it's part of your soul contract with each other to actually push you both back within yourselves, to connect with your highest vibrational version of yourselves, rather than focusing or fixating on the external world, even when that external world is you focusing on the connection or the other person. This very much has a twin flame energy, the energy of a spiritually catalyzing connection that has activated you both to reach your highest soul potential, which involves a lot of self-focus, focusing on your own path, your own soul's growth and evolution. So you might find this ironic dynamic where the more you focus on them and on trying to, quote-unquote, make the connection work, the more it feels like the two of you are separating or experiencing division or just a disconnect. But the more you focus within yourself, the more you create this magnetic polarity that draws the two of you together more strongly. Again, I don't really know who I am speaking to here, but I hope that message reached you. I do channel many different people, situations, and connections throughout these reading videos, so please, as always, only take what connects with you personally. Now, I do want to channel a bit more into this lover's energy. What else can I channel for this lover's card? Foreign energy reversed. Someone could have escaped or walked away from some kind of situation. They may be going through a major transition in their life, but feeling as though they're spinning or having trouble moving forward. It's almost like a never-ending transition, like trying to get somewhere, but always feeling like you're in flux. I know it's kind of difficult to find the words to describe this energy. It may be difficult even for the person I'm connecting with here to really describe why they're feeling the way they're feeling or what is going on, because this situation does have a lot of confusion around it. With the Ace of Swords reversed, someone may feel as though they failed at something. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy from this card, so this could be a masculine that you, divine feminine, are connected to who is in a very low space mentally at this time, sitting in a lot of heavy regret, feeling as though they failed towards you in some way. I have a card coming out here. Yes, this is the King of Wands. Interestingly, it came out in the middle position, which tells me that this masculine may be transitioning from the King of Wands' reversed energy, which is someone who is sometimes focused on themselves at the expense of others, someone who could possibly be lying about something. I get the sense that in the past there may have been this energy of this masculine either lying to you, divine feminine, or lying to themselves about how they were really feeling towards you, not really keeping their heart open, in fact, closing their heart really hard to you into this connection. That led to that King of Wands reversed energy, but the fact that this card is now in the middle. The position tells me this masculine is actually shifting into that King of Wands upright energy, but he's still in process here, becoming that King of Wands who is loyal, decisive about you and this connection, and about making the most soul-aligned choices in his life generally. This is someone who is capable of being a leader, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I'm hearing that the masculine here, whoever I'm speaking to, has been activated into this deep healing that is setting him on a track to leadership, to really becoming the awakened, healed, divine, masculine energy that he came here to be. But this still feels very much in process, which is interesting because divine feminine, if you've been feeling this lack of progress or feeling stuck, this message is bringing it full circle. If you've been feeling that way, it's because you've been sensing that this masculine you're connected to is going through a transformation that's still in flux, still in progress. From a spiritual level, if you're feeling a connectedness to this person and a desire to share that lover's energy, that harmonized union with them, then spiritually and intuitively, you can sense they are still being activated. They are still in process, and they haven't yet fully become that King of Wands, upright energy. Spiritually, you are sensing this and are aware that you can't push or force this into place externally, that you can't move towards them fully until they are ready. That's why you've been guided to not only trust where you've been planted in the situation, but also to return the focus back within yourself. In doing so, you create this magnetism that is not only pulling in a potential reunion timeline with this masculine, if that is what you desire, but is also actually magnetizing him through that hanged man period, through that period of stagnancy, and pulling him into this King of Wands energy, into this more clear-minded, leadership-awakened, divine masculine state of being. But again, the ironic thing here is that it seems to slow down the process the more you fixate or focus externally on this masculine in an anxious way, or on this connection with the intention of trying to push something into place. That's also why we got that Say Yes card earlier, because I'm getting that, in the meantime, divine feminine, I'm speaking to you here. You may have major opportunities coming into your life that you really desire to say yes to move towards. This could be other romantic options. This could be a choice or decision in your work, career, or life. I'm getting that. In some cases, these opportunities are people that come into your life that you want to say yes to. You may be hesitant to say yes to them because you're afraid that in saying yes to these aspects or opportunities of your life, you are somehow moving away from this masculine who is in the process of awakening. But I'm getting that, ironically, even if it appears in the physical world that you're making decisions that are moving you away from him. In spiritual actuality, you are magnetizing him closer into your life by focusing on what lights you up, by focusing your energy back within yourself, and therefore creating this magnetism that is actually facilitating his own healing and growth. This is pulling in, again, this potential reunion timeline if that is something you desire. Now, of course, you are the conscious creator of your life, so you are the one who gets to decide what you desire to manifest, create, or attract in this physical life experience. For some of you listening, you may choose to walk away in the 3D entirely from this person or situation. For others of you, you may choose to take that potential reunion timeline when it does line up for the both of you. I do see that lining up occurring, and I want to get more information on that. Can I channel information about this potential reunion timeline? First, we have the 9 of Swords. I feel that, wow, the 9 of Swords and the Lovers coming out again. Can I get one more clarification card? Temperance. Okay. So, what I'm getting is with this 9 of Swords, it's almost like life or the circumstances of life are bringing someone to their knees here, to some kind of state of a breaking point, as we say in the physical 3D world. For some of you divine feminines, you could at times feel this breaking point energy empathically. If you do find yourself at times in that state of being, especially if it comes very unexpectedly and doesn't really match your typical peaceful, aligned state of being, this could be anxious feelings you're actually picking up empathically from the awakening, divine, masculine collective that is reaching this divine breaking point so that they can be pushed into and through this deep spiritual healing. This transformation is ultimately aligning them with that lover's energy. It's like someone here, I'm seeing this could be the masculine you're connected to, reaching some kind of breaking point. But that breaking point is actually transforming them into the awakened divine masculine energy that can align with you in that lover's upright energy, in that union energy. I do see with the Temperance card that this is happening gradually, and things are coming into balance over time, at least as we perceive time in the physical 3D world. In the meantime, you, divine feminine, may feel as though this masculine or someone else has been divinely removed from your life. With the Three of Swords, you may have felt betrayed by this person or situation, or at the very least, felt heartbroken in some way. Felt as though there was some kind of necessary separation where they were divinely removed from your life. Whoever this person is, I could be speaking even to a different situation here. These are energies, so they could connect to different people or situations in your life. With the Page of Cups reversed energy, whoever this was that was divinely removed from someone's life may have caused them heartbreak. But there's also this sense that the removal was necessary to allow you to remain in a clear, higher vibrational state of being and to go towards your own highest timeline. Whoever this is, that person who was removed from your life is working through some very deep issues that seem to be related to their childhood. This person has some kind of inner child wounding, whether it was painful family dynamics growing up or limiting mindsets that were programmed into them in childhood. They seem to be experiencing these inner child wounds surfacing and being processed in a very head-on kind of way. So, if there is still some kind of disconnect from this person, I'm getting that it may be because they are in the process of processing out this wounded energy that being connected with you somehow triggered within them. That processing needs to be completed before they'll be able to connect with you energetically, because you are in this very high vibrational state of being. When someone is in a very wounded, very deeply low vibrational state, they're going to be bounced out of your life to some degree for the purpose of your own divine protection and the protection and preservation of your highest spiritual path. Because you are, divine feminine, really on a mission at this time. You have a lot happening, changing and shifting in your life when it comes to aligning you with your true purpose here on earth. This may be related as well to your finances or career, or how you are structuring these things in your life. I'm getting that anyone who is carrying a lower vibrational frequency and therefore might weigh down your energetic field and disalign you with this very important soul path you are on, will not be able to connect with you as frequently and consciously as they may have been able to in the past. Your path is divinely very much protected at this time, which I see confirmed by the High Priestess energy. It's like you are in that High Priestess embodiment, very much learning how to stay closely connected with your own inner voice, your intuition, to follow your own truth, and to connect with that deep inner wisdom and spiritual knowledge within you. Because whoever I'm speaking to, you are truly meant to be a leader in this life, in some capacity. As I was speaking about all of that, we have the Ten of Cups upright, which, connecting with that lover's energy, is again such a powerful card for some incoming reunion. Something very stable and long-term that really seems to support you in staying connected with your intuition and staying in alignment with your soul purpose here on earth. I see you really beginning to live in a very real-time way now. When I speak of your soul purpose, of course, this doesn't have to be something that we inherently think of as spiritual, because everything you touch, you infuse your energy into. Whether it's something you're creating, a career that you are working at, or someone you're connecting with. So, your true mission, at the core, is simply to share that beautiful energy that you have done so much inner work to purify and clarify within yourself, to share that frequency with others through however you choose to share it, whether it's through communicating or connecting with others, through traveling, through some particular career or profession, or something you are creating. We also have the Eight of Coins upright energy, So for many divine feminines, you may be developing a new kind of independence in work, career, or finances, or this may be something you are beginning to work towards. I'm hearing very strongly that someone I'm speaking to here may be working for themselves, self-employed, or starting some kind of new business endeavor. This could even be someone becoming more independent and accomplished in a particular job field or in their career, but I'm seeing this newness about all of that energy. I feel your guides are bringing up this 8 of Pentacles card to remind you that you are on the right track. I feel like you've really been working hard towards something, very dedicated towards something related to your life, work, or career. And I'm hearing your guides say that this is either already beginning to pay off or very soon will bring a lot of new, beautiful energy, abundance, and success into your life. I just keep hearing that you're going to see results from what you are energetically investing into, whatever that is, because you are this alchemist embodiment. You are someone who can truly turn anything into gold, can transmute any kind of energy, and transform it into something powerful, valuable, and beautiful, simply by infusing yourself into it. I know that was kind of a strange message for someone, but I really hope that it reached whoever needed to hear it. To close this first YouTube reading, I am just going to pull one final roomy oracle card for the reading. So, what is one final card to close the reading today? The card we have is the Angel Rasbar. This is a light, beautiful, feminine kind of energy coming from this card, so I see this representing 2 souls that may be very much aligned in the spiritual realm, meaning that they most likely carry a very similar core soul frequency. In the case of twin flames, this frequency may actually be identical. However, in the physical 3D world, these 2 embodied souls seem to be in very opposite states of mind at this time. The masculine in this heavy, dark, dense energy that he's processing through, and the feminine in this very light, independent, free-flowing, rising kind of energy. I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here as well. Tell me the truth, I asked Love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, Love said. I am the recurring joy of living. The guidebook also says, you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love and therefore desiring to serve. So then, do not doubt yourself, beloved. It is part of your divine destiny to add something of great value to the world, something that has its place even amongst all the activity, something needed absolutely in the hearts of all. When you know how to feel it, to surrender to it, you can transmit it in many ways. Through the peace you cultivate in your heart, in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice, written, spoken, or sung. Yes, even through sound, if that is your path of service. Trust the wisdom within yourself. Will you choose to put aside your doubts and instead believe in yourself and the power of divine love that will reach out to the world through your willing soul? This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come in soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.